Exhale.
I don't know.
After that Rapeh experience, I knew that I was going to do it again. I knew that I was going to do it again. So November 2023, I traveled back to Mexico and I ended up doing, how do you pronounce this? Psilocybin? You know, Janae Aiko got a little cute song to it. Let me see how you pronounce this. So psilocybin comes from certain types of psilocybin mushrooms. These mushrooms can be ingested orally, or they may also be brewed as a tea or added to other foods. One of the things that I particularly really wanted to work on is just letting go of past traumas through my familial lines and just opening up the pathway for true forgiveness and healing and forging better bonds and relationships with certain members of my family. Sister Yaya began by brewing the tea, and she brewed it for about 30 minutes and then prepared us all a cup of tea. She said a prayer over the tea with us, and then we all started drinking the tea.
So today we want to partake in a little communion that I prepared. We have some mushroom tea that's been prepared before everyone eats. We want to share in that, but I want to open up with just a prayer. You can invite this heart energy through Search My Heart into your regimen, your candle, your spiritual bath to just soften the situation. It's also very comforting and very mothering.
So what's this? And I know for me, especially, I was just like, ooh, what am I gonna feel like? You know, what's gonna come up for me? I had my journal. I was ready to just write all of the things. So I ended up taking my tea by the water. So I went to the dock, and I just knew that I wanted to sit by the water and listen and be present and just hear what was coming up for me in that moment. It was more so a microdose, so it wasn't like I was just walking around levitating and floating. I was just more mellow and calm and chill. Like, honestly, I didn't really feel anything the way that I felt the Rapeh. Like, it was more so just like, again, it felt like a veil was lifted from over my eyes, and I was just seeing things just from a whole new way. Like, whenever I go to Mexico, this is just aside from the plant medicine, it's like I'm in a whole new world, like a whole new world of just slowing down and being still and being in community and being near water and just getting what I need from the sun, honey, the food, the culture. Like, it feels like a whole new world, child. I'm just so grateful that I was in a space where everyone was just open to receive, and we just willingly held loving and genuine and brave space for each other. There was no judgments. It was just, girl, what do you need and how can I help you? And that was the energy all 10 days, okay? A couple of days after the psilocybin ceremony, we had another Rapeh ceremony at the Wellness Center in preparation of the Temescal again.
Start to working all inside. Don't be afraid. Die. Adentro del temazcal hay cosas también que...
Aztecs were warriors. It's so powerful that the mezcal.
Que se dice que cuando salían del temazcal.
Sylvia prepared the rapé again, so putting the tobacco snuff inside of the tepi and blew it up our nose again. But this time she asked, do you want it to be strong or do you want it to be like the low dose that you got the first time? And I was like, you know what? Let's just do strong. And
Exhale. I don't know. That's why I said a little bit. A little bit. Yes.
Hacia.
it's a strong one.
Espérate que no esté igual. ¿Igual es? ¿Romeo? Sí, a mí también.
Yes. Is it good? The rapé. Oh, that's good.
Wait, let's do the breathing exercise first. All
Yes.
right. All right. So,
Inhale and exhale. Again.
¿Qué se daña cerrado?
Se cerró ahorita.
Allá ves. Sí, ahorita te digo.
Ready? Okay. Inhale. Again. Again. Exhale. Look at it. Yes, yes.
You see the keys? The fire is talking because it's working.
A little bit. And exhale. Oh.
So when you first get the rapé blown up your nose, just think about this. You're getting powder blown up your nose. So you're immediately gonna feel like a burning sensation in your nose briefly. And it's like an instant hit. Like it's just like whoosh. But this time it was so different. It was like, girl, we about to purge you, okay? Like, when I tell you my intentions was just to like get this shit up out of me, this depression, this stress, just the anger, the discomfort, just like all of the shit that has been weighing me down for years, like just get all of this ancestral, generational traumas, wounds, past life shit, like just get all of this stuff up out of me, okay? That was my intentions for the last Indigenous Healing Retreat. And honey, when I tell you, just from the psilocybin ceremony, just the deep crying, the just ugly cry, okay? Just like I could literally feel just my body just like, oh, thank God, girl, you finally got that shit up out of you. Like, that's what it felt like. It felt like the biggest energetic release in life. So that's essentially what happened with this rapé. And from the moment I felt that rush of the rapé, it was just like, oh, we about to get you. That's what it felt. I was low-key getting ganged out there, okay? But it hit me so instantly that all I could do, like as soon as I felt the rush, I just bent over because I was just like, I surrender, baby. Like, I'm not trying to be hard no more. I don't want to, I'm not trying to act like I can take on the stuff that I can take on, because I can't. I'm already burnt out from doula work. Didn't want to go back to running my doula business. Didn't even want to come back to Georgia for real. Was trying to figure out what to do next. Was trying to figure out how to slow the fuck down. Like, it was just so much on my mind and on my spirit. And I was just like, baby, I surrender. Like, I have no words. Like, I could not talk. I couldn't even really react. I was just like in it. Like, I was just still. Like, I was just still, and I was just like, get it out of me. Like, I just want to be released from this. Like, I don't want to feel this shit no more. Give me the answers. Give me the support. Give me the healing. Like, I was just ready. Like, it's like no matter what my mind said, my body was just like, get it up. So I was just like slumped over. I was just in it, child. It was very moving because at the same time, it just felt so overwhelming to be across the world, tapping into my own indigenous roots and my own indigenous healing and ceremonies. And these ceremonies specifically being curated to help you heal. And using the elements that God designed for you to get what you need. Like, that shit is magical. Like, I can't even make this stuff up. So all I can really say is, like, in this moment, I feel very touched and moved. And I also feel like very emotional too, because there was a time where I was so scared to just like dip and dabble. But at the same time, it's like, I was just so interested. Like, so how does it make you feel? Like, I had friends that did shrooms, and I had friends that did trips and different things like that. And I would always just like be curious, like, so what did you feel? But like, how do you feel now? Because I just wanted to make sure that they weren't like acting crazy as hell afterwards. And that I think that came from my own negative stigma to just like mental health conditions and things like that. And just making sure that I wasn't putting myself in a position to go down a path of triggering some fucking psychotic episode within myself. But to experience something totally on the contrary of just like, actually, bitch, we're gonna relax the fuck out of you and you're gonna get this fucking work, but in a peaceful and healing and loving way. And like, once I got that hit of that Rapeh, all I could do, again, I just lay on the ground and it was just so much. Like, it's really hard to put into words now. I'm trying to put it into words. But I just remember laying there and I just remember just being in a state of surrender. And also just like being okay with not knowing what's next, but just like kind of being in a space of, it's okay that you don't know, because right now in this moment, we're going to make sure that we cover you. And at the same time, we're going to make sure that we mend your broken heart. And so that's really what happened. Like, that last trip in Mexico was just a whole experience of mending my fucking heart and just helping me to heal myself, like, on a very deep level. And I didn't even have to take fucking drugs. But I just took what God already naturally created for me and just took an element like mushrooms and literally created indigenous and healing medicine for myself. Like, honey, I remember just laying on the floor and listening to Sister Yaya pour affirmations over herself as she was going through her own experience with Rapeh. And I just started repeating what she was saying, like the affirmation she was saying. If she said, I love you so much and I'm gonna take care of you and I'm not gonna let you down and I'm not gonna abandon you. Like, I just started repeating all of the things that she was saying, and it, like, I literally, all I could do was cry.
You are strong.
¿Creías que era agüita?
En baño.
Ponme arriba el baño.
For some reason, God chose me to be in that space at that particular time, getting that experience, and it has forever changed my life. Like, I look at these people like my freaking sisters, especially Sister Yaya, honey. You can't tell me that's not my sister in a different life. We have grown so much together. We have healed together. We are all on these amazing journeys, and I'm just so grateful that I allowed myself the time and the space to really just be open to this experience, because I really feel like this is what my soul has been wanting to align with for a very long time. So to be in sacred land, and not to say that America's not sacred land, but to be on sacred land with people that are not just talking the talk, but also walking the walk with their daily lives and sharing this information and sharing this knowledge and sharing this medicine with other people. And then to know how my life has transformed since. I'm just so happy to be in a Black-led, women-led, Indigenous-led space where we can come and be forever transformed after the ceremonies and the experiences. Like, baby, God did they big one with that one. If you used plant medicine before, what was your experience like? Tell me about it. If you enjoyed this video today, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.